Hey, this is KelsNotChelsNOTLIVE. I am Kelsey, and this is, oh my god, it's a Sharknado! I am a sci-fi movie lover from way back. I've been watching sci-fi since before it was spelled S-Y-F-Y. The more preposterous, the more outlandish, the more ridiculous the situations seem to be, the more I love the movies. I think it's just such a great way to escape the regular mundane parts of life. I mean, come on, it's sharks in a tornado. It's a Sharknado. If you don't know what a Sharknado is, let me fill you in. Sharknado is a movie that's airing on the Sci-Fi Channel for the first time this summer. Just trust me, if you haven't seen the previews yet for this movie, I will link to it in the description below. You do not want to miss this movie. If you miss it when it first airs, be sure to check your listings because it's probably going to become an instant classic and it's going to be replayed over and over and over again. At least we can hope. So without further ado, the 5 most important life lessons that I believe all of us can learn from Sharknado. Number 5, even bad ideas can have value. So maybe your really bad brainstorm won't be used in its entirety, but it could inspire another really great idea that you don't want to waste. Number 4, there's something for everyone. Every single book and movie and painting and song is gonna appeal to somebody. So when you're in the creative phase, don't worry if you're going to find an audience, just follow your heart. And if your heart tells you that you need to write a story about the lizard blizzard, then you go for it. Number 3, don't be afraid to think outside the box. I know that this phrase is so overused, especially in the creative community, but the truth of the matter is we put ourselves in boxes all the time. If you tell yourself that you only write science fiction for adults, and you are only going to write science fiction for adults, and you have no interest in writing anything but science fiction for adults, then what's gonna happen when you have an incredible idea for a YA romance? Are you just gonna push it to the side and let the idea die because it doesn't fit inside your self-made parameters? No! Following that story idea down the rabbit hole, at least a little bit, could inspire an idea that does align a little more closely with the definition you've given yourself. Number 2, 2 wrongs can make a right. Sometimes we get stuck. Maybe it's writer's block, or we're just uninspired. Maybe we're bored to death by a regular routine. I'm so bored. When you're hungry for that inspiration, try throwing 2 random things together. Finding a way to connect 2 unrelated dots is an incredible way to exercise your brain. Look at what they've done when they combined a shark with a tornado. It became the brilliance that is Sharknado. What are you gonna come up with when you combine a spy story with spaghetti or fairies in the desert? There are tons of cool tools that you can use to help inspire that creativity by just bringing 2 random things together. You can use writer tarot cards or random idea generators online, or you can even just look around your house and find a couple objects that don't seem to have a connection and make one for them. That kind of an exercise is inspiring in and of itself, and it brought us the magic that is Sharknado. And the last and most important thing that I learned from Sharknado is don't take yourself so seriously. Not everything is gonna be Beethoven and Schindler's List and War and Peace. Somebody's gotta write Baby Got Back and write Captain Underpants and make movies like Sharknado. I guess just give yourself a break. The stuff we make doesn't have to change the world. Sometimes being entertaining is enough. And the way I see it, distracting people from their everyday life, whether that means making them laugh or putting them in preposterous situations, is a good thing, is an important thing, and it can change the world. So on behalf of all of us who've learned a little something about ourselves while watching a silly little sci-fi movie, thanks Sharknado. In the comments below, let me know a lesson that you've learned from an unexpected place. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Twitter at KelsNotChels, and I will see you all next week.